Hello everyone, my name is Felipe and as you can see we are back for a new video, and this time, as you could see by the title, we are at CDR League, as I always brings you the highlights about all my league races. So this time it's CDR League, and yeah, we are at Abu Dhabi, and by the title you can also notice that it's gonna be a really interesting race because of the strategies you can do around Abu Dhabi. So yeah, let's see how it goes. You can see my first lap now. I invalidated it on purpose, so I could only have a delta on the soft tires, and it was at 33.3, which is, I would say, a really slow lap on the softs, but yeah, on the mediums that would be a really good lap. So let's go for the first lap on the mediums. So braking around the 75 meter, we didn't have the boards there, so I kinda lost a lot of time compared to the soft tires, which was already really slow. So we really need to make up the time in the rest of the lap. And you can see now I braked a little bit too early, and I clipped a lot of curbs on this part of the track. I've still gained time on the 23.3 I've made on the soft, so it was okay, but I knew it should be better, I should be faster. So here braking around the 100 meter board, and yeah, actually it's been a really good lap. That chicane was okay, like I kept my delta the same, and yeah, I'm improving by 300s now, so it's at 57.0 there at the split, but I knew I could do it better, so I filled the car for 2 laps, not 2 laps in a row, as I wouldn't have the ERS enough. But anyway, it would be very high temperatures, etc. So I would really like to get a lap in on the first lap, and you can see now I've lost a lot of time at that corner because I was on softs last lap, obviously, and on the last corner I've done exactly the same delta as I had on the softs, so that was a good time, 33.3, but I had something more, so I decided to go again, even though I would have a lot, not a lot, but like around 2% more tire wear. You can already see going for a 4th gear on the first corner is a lot better than I did on the last lap, so I'm improving around 1.3 times now, and it's a 16.9 for a sector. I still brake quite early there, so I lost a little bit on the delta, and here I brake a little bit too early also, so I gained on the apex but I lose in the exit. I lost around half a tenth there, which is not optimal, but I was still improving a tenth, so any 1000 I improve is better, because any position I gain is a lot better for us, because we need to overtake less cars around lap 6 onwards, because the softs will die quite fastly. So yeah, I'm improving a 10th now, going to the 3rd sector. You can see now 56.9, which is a really good time, to be honest, and here I just fully sent it, you can see this corner was just perfect, so I gained half a tenth there, and I'm improving now 1.5, 1.6 tenths, and this corner there's a lot of time in it, so you can see 2 tenths now improving, and I lost a little bit at this corner as I was a little bit too careful, but I gained it back, so I really need to push these last corners. You can see I went a little bit too safe there, I could have pushed more with track limits, but still we are going to improve 1.8 times, so it's going to be a 33.138, which puts us P6. You can see now less than half a second, yeah, slower than pole, so I can say I was really happy with the lap. To be honest, I would expect like a 33.3 in the session, and yeah, I was quite happy as my PB was at 32.0. So now let's go for the start. I was actually expecting a really bad start, as I was on the mediums and everyone around me on the softs, but you can see really good start. I got a really good start, and you can see the Red Bull in the house ahead, they've touched a little bit and the house lost momentum, so I decided to overtake him, use my ERS and overtake him, so it's 1 position less for us to overtake. And now we are into P5, so that's a great start for the race. You know, I knew I could be faster than some of these guys ahead on the softs. Since lap 4, I think lap 4 is when the softs really start to lose their grip and overheat something. So I was quite happy with P5 at the moment. I knew I had the pace to win this race because medium softs is faster than softs mediums. So yeah, I really like to extend the stint around lap 16, 17 to make sure I had tires in the end, really good tires in the end. And you can see my battery now 80% and entering lap 2. And entering lap 3 now, we could keep with them without no problem. I just used 20% on this lap to keep with them. And now you can see by the end of by the start of lap 7 actually, we are a lot faster because we can do this turn 3 flat out, while they can't do this turn 3 flat out. So you can see I gained a lot of Simon per round there, but I clipped the curb on the right and I lost a little bit to him. So now I am 4 times behind him, actually less than 4 times, and I'm using my battery. So I decided to not use it at all because I decided to overtake him on the next lap or next straight if I can get this opportunity. But I think the best decision would have been using all my ERS there, because even if I don't overtake him, I would force him to go side by side with the AlphaTauri ahead. So it would be better for us because one of them would probably lose DRS for the leader, and I could overtake at least one of them. But I didn't decide to use the ERS there. I think it was better to save it. I don't know why, because I had around 80% coming out of the hairpin. So yeah, it happens, you know. But yeah, now you can see we are a lot faster than them. I would say really fast at this point. The fastest car on the track probably. But you can see all of them disconnects for me. So I actually was quite scared to break my wing or something, but I've disconnected from the lobby, and I wasn't happy about it. When I had the confirmation that I've disconnected, you can see my face there. I wasn't happy at all because I was faster than them. So if I could keep with them, I would definitely overtake like both of them on lap 8, and I would gain a lot of time. And I knew their strategy would be lap 9, lap 9, lap 10 to make the mediums until the end. So I was really sad about it, not gonna lie. But yeah, as PC really loads fast, you can see I'm already back in the session. And yeah, now I'm gonna control the car, and you can see I've lost 1 position to the Haas, so that's not optimum. But also the ERS, I had around 80% when I disconnected, and now I have less than 50, you know, now 40. So the AI around 30 seconds when I disconnected the lobby, he used around 30% of ERS. So that's kind of crazy because we disconnected just before starting the lap. So usually on the straights, the AI usually use a lot of battery, and you can see now we are really close to the AlphaTauri. So we are a lot faster, and we would be ahead of the Red Bull. So at least 1.5 times, not times, 1.5 seconds we've lost on this disconnection. So that's so unfortunate because every second we gain on the mediums is important, because in the end we are gonna suffer on the tires. You know, the tires are gonna be like 50 to 60%, but the base of the tire is gonna die a lot. So you can see now entering lap 17, as I have a 3.5 gap to the car behind, I decided to go again, go another lap and have fresher softs in the end, which was a good decision at the time, I thought. But actually you can see now we've got to traffic in the end of my out lap, and here I decided to not use my battery. I don't know why, because if I use my battery I would have definitely overtook him and didn't lose any time. You can see that the gap to the Williams ahead in P5 is around 4.4, and if I overtook him into turn 1, I would be a lot more in front. So you can see now trying to go around the outside, but he didn't leave me the space, so I decided to not risk it. And yeah, I decided to go around the outside here. So actually my teammate, who was around 1.2 seconds behind me when I went out of the pits, has catch up to us. And you can see the Haas also is going to overtake the AlphaTauri because he doesn't have the DRS. So it's really bad for us because it's helping the Haas, and he's on the mediums, fresh mediums. He pitted the same lap as I did. So it's really bad for me that I had a lot of traffic and I've lost a lot of time. Like this lap was at 36.7 and it should be a lot faster. You can see the next lap 35.8, so at least I've lost like 1.5 seconds, just because I pitted one lap later and I got the traffic at their own time. So now, starting lap 22, I'm getting really close to the Williams ahead, and my teammate's also in my DRS, but he pitted 2 laps earlier than I, so he's probably gonna struggle in the end, if not in the end, around lap 25 or something, because the tires are really, yeah, really gonna struggle. And you can see now, just going for the move without using ERS, I knew I could overtake him without using ERS, and yeah, he didn't even put on a fight, you know. He knew I was on fresher softs and he was on old medium, so he would like to stay with me in my DRS zone. And you can see now, by the end of the lap, we've extended the gap actually to 1.6, and fastest lap, which was quite nice at the time, because I've lost a lot of time behind the AlphaTauri, so I really need to make up time in these last laps of the race. And you can see now the gap to the Red Bull is 6 seconds, and we have around 5 laps to go. And now we have 1.5 laps to go and 1.5 gap to the car ahead, so we've gained around 2 seconds per lap, 1.5 seconds at least. But as they are in the DRS train, there are really long straights, we only have the third sector to gain time. And you can see now, the Haas on the mediums, fresh mediums, is going to overtake us. So I didn't predict it, actually. I wasn't expecting him to really be that fast in the end. And I actually couldn't go for another medium, you know, because I started on the medium. So I think I should have gone for 3 stops in this race, to be honest, extending the mediums until lap 12 or something, and then going for softs and softs again, or maybe softs, mediums, and just keep with the train and saving battery, avoiding penalties, you know. So it was quite interesting because the leaders made soft to mediums, beating lap 8 and 9. And they were really struggling in the end. You can see now I'm a lot faster than the Red Bull. But I did medium soft, speeding around lap 17, 16, and the Haas from Lucas did, I think he did a soft medium strategy, speeding really early. So he went for the undercut, and then he had the pace for the medium stint. Like he could push a lot more than us, and yeah, that's just strategy, you know. You can see now final result P5, but it's gonna be P4 actually, because it's connected, so I have a time glitch. But yeah, it's gonna be P4 in the most strategical race I've ever raced. So yeah, I hope everyone likes this video, and you can see the strategies now for this track if you're gonna race there. So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave the like below, comment something, I will always answer you guys. And yeah, make sure to share this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.